Hi, so we'll move to exercise number 3, still in lesson 3, unit 5. So in this exercise, it's a reading exercise, and we have actually a short reading, just a definition of a few words, 4 words that describe different types of accidents. So first of all, we'll try to understand these words, and then we'll have to match them. So the exercise is exercise 3, as you can see here, match the types of risk results with the pictures below. So we have there 9 pictures of different accidents, and then we have here the words that I talked about. So risk can have the following results. The first result is extreme. It's the most dangerous one. That's the extreme. So it moves. We have number 1 is the most dangerous, and then extreme, and then major is less dangerous than extreme, and moderate is less dangerous than major, and so on. Minor is the least dangerous one. It's not very dangerous. It doesn't require you to go to a hospital or seek medical care. You can take care of yourself. You can just apply first aid, and you will be okay. So let's start with the first one, which is extreme, which is the most dangerous one. So the results of risks can be extreme. Extreme one is it means death or permanent disability. So death, the worker who gets an extreme accident can die or can have permanent disability, means not able to move at all. So permanent, it doesn't change. It's always like that. So he will never be able to move. For example, his leg or his legs or his arms in the future. And then we have number 2 is major. So the result is major of that risk. A major result means serious injury or illness requiring special treatment. So you need to go to a doctor and you'll have special treatment. It may take quite a few days, that type of treatment. So it's quite serious. It's really dangerous. And then the moderate one, moderate means average. So it's not really very dangerous. It's a moderate injury or illness which requires casual treatment. Casual means not very serious. That's the meaning of casual here in this context. So it's not very serious. It doesn't really lead to major health problems, and it can be treated easily. Of course, you might need a doctor, but it's easy to treat, and you can easily recover from it. And then the last one is minor. So small injury or illness which requires first aid. So for that one, you can just do it yourself. You can take care of yourself because it's not very serious result of the risk. So we have the pictures, as I said before. We have 9 pictures, and what we are asked to do is to match the numbers here, number 1, 2, 3, 4, the types of results, the 4 types of results with the pictures. So I want you to match them. I'm giving you a few minutes. Please think about the pictures and match them with the appropriate results. Okay, so let's start with the first picture there. What do you think? What type of result does it show or represent there? You have a car and you have a car accident. So what do you think? And is it really a small accident or a major accident? Actually, it's a very dangerous result, and it's extreme. So that's number 1. It's an extreme result. Number 1. It can lead to death or it can lead to permanent disability. Picture number 3. So that picture number 1 is, like I said before, that's an extreme result. So it's number 1 here. And then second picture, that man there is putting his hand on his forehead, on his head. So he might be suffering from a headache. What do you think? Is it, what type of result is it? Most likely here it's a minor result. So it doesn't represent really a very serious health problem. It's minor. So that's number 4. Picture number 2 is number 4. Let's move to picture number 3. And what do we have there? We have a man falling from a ladder. And it's quite high. The ladder is quite high. So it can lead to serious injury. His fall there can lead to serious injury. But most likely it will not lead to death or permanent disability. So it's serious, but not death. So what is it? It should be major here. So number 3 is, picture number 3, that's this picture here, is number 2. And then the next picture, that is picture number 4, a man who fell on the ground, okay? And there are a few pieces there broken, and his hammer is also on the ground. So what do you think? This is also major result. It's number 2. So this is number 2. It's major. The next picture is a man who is hospitalized. Hospitalized means he's in the hospital. He's in the hospital and he needs medical care, special medical care. So and so when you need special medical care and you are in the hospital, this means it's a major result. So that's number 3. It's major. This picture here. The next one of this man here is blowing his nose. He might have just allergy because of dust or something in the workplace, or he might have just flu. So what is it? This is not a very serious result. It can be just he can take care of it himself. So it's number 4. It's minor. The next picture here, we have that patient. He's all covered in covered. He can't move, and you see it's very serious. The accident or the result of the risk that he had is very serious. So what type of result? It's extreme. It's number 1. And then the next picture, we have the man is showing his arm and he has a bruise in his arm. It's not a very serious injury, okay? It's not very serious, but it needs medical care. So maybe he needs to clean that wound and then cover it so that it's not infected with bacteria. So that's a moderate result. So he needs just casual treatment, not very serious medical treatment. So, and then the last picture here of a man that he's holding his leg, his ankle, and he might have sprained his ankle. So again, he needs to go to the hospital, and a doctor should treat him for that, because he can do it himself. So it's a moderate result of the risk. So that's number 3, moderate. So these are all the answers there for the pictures. Picture number 1, picture number 2, 3, until picture number 9. So you can have a look at them, and then if you missed any of the answers, all of them are there for you.